Hey!
You ever hear that song Rosalie?
By
Thin Lizzy.
No, I don't.
Rosalie.
Careful, dude.
You can't even do that?
No, you can't even hum the damn. This technology has
But it's
gotten
funny,
so advanced.
They have kind of bad lyrics.
Uh-huh.
But I think one of the lines he just goes, "She knows music. I know music too, you see."
That's a great lyric, man.
You like that?
If Radiohead had written that, we'd be like, damn, Tom York.
Damn, Tom York did it again.
He did it again. Well, welcome back, everybody. It's the first of the year.
First of the year.
I feel
Not
like
the date.
Huh?
Not the date.
No, it's not that date. It's
actually January 6th.
Is it?
And that's why we're recording early, because me and Ben had a flight to DC to catch. Because we
we
are
gotta
going
celebrate.
to raise hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel a little weird because we haven't been in studio in a few weeks.
You got butterflies?
No.
You're nervous?
No, a little bit. My brain has been a bit more malleable and plastic since I've been doing the ketamine therapy. And real quick, I'll talk about it more later, but dude, I had this one session, man, like a week ago, and I swear to God, I experienced psychedelic hell.
Nice.
It was aggressively terrifying.
What did hell look like?
It wasn't like actual hell with fire and shit, but
the devil wasn't there?
No. Normally with ketamine you're in it for 45 minutes and you can generally sense that that's how much time has elapsed. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of time dilation. But buddy, I felt like I was in there for
years.
Unknown amounts of years.
You were
an unknown
Odysseus.
amount of years. It seriously felt like I had died whenever, and my soul was just lost in wherever the fuck it was. And it's like I couldn't fix my vision on anything. It was just nebulous shit.
You should have told them.
Well, I did.
Excuse me. You guys put me in hell.
I uttered the words "help me," and the therapist came over and I felt her grip my hand, but I was still just like, I don't know who I am and where I am, and the people that I think I know might be figments of my imagination, or they feel like bygone remnants of a life that I lived 50 years ago.
And what'd she say?
She didn't say anything because then I said, "Please kill me."
Well, for those of you who are wondering if Ben is doing better after break,
by the way, I am, and I don't want to. A couple weeks ago, I would have started crying just thanking people for their kind messages, but truly, I got so many I couldn't respond to, as usual, all of them, but people were incredibly sweet and kind. So thank you to everybody who sent me positive words. It really touched me in the privates.
And thank you to everyone who said horrible things about me.
Who said horrible? Nobody thinks people said horrible.
No,
things.
the after hours with Ben and Waleed.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean Zach and Waleed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Monkey at the Beat Man. Kramer, when I get done with you. Yeah.
Are you ready for a trillionaire mindset?
Fill me up, Arrow. Bitcoin solves this. Bitcoin 100,000.
Oh, hey, before we forget, we don't have the timer going. Steve Sluts. Check that disclaimer in the box. Also, gotta give a huge mother effing shout out to Glenn. Glenn, who I got to see over the Christmas break in New York.
Did you tell him to please kill you?
No, I did not. But Glenn still listens to every episode. He loves us. He sends his love, and we certainly love him. Yeah, he told me.
Yeah.
And so
and
all the
nice.
Glenn
I
heads
send
out
him
there.
Weird pictures, and he just ignores it. Doesn't even say anything.
What did you send back? A weird picture?
I send him, stuff.
Okay, you just winked at me. That's interesting. Okay, a couple other clear. Hey, by the way, so the Trader Treehouse is up, and apparently there was some confusion about what the hell it is. It is a chat room for trading, hence the name Trader Treehouse.
TRADER. SAITOR.
No,
and
sir.
It's for all of. We're organizing. At this point, we'll have already gone, but we'll do one probably in a couple months. But we're going down to DC with the Traitor Treehouse, and we're gonna string up that treasonous motherfucker Joe Biden.
I am not affiliated with that Trader Treehouse, but mine is, it's where you can trade with me and I can, we trade together. That's all it is. So if you're curious, go check it out. It's cool. Hey, you got any New Year's resolutions? Do you?
Do you want me to just?
Or are you gonna save it for? We'll save it for the after hours.
But you clearly want me to ask you.
Well, ask me what? What do you want to ask me?
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, it's about 1080p.
I really
you get it, man.
I
New
thought
Year's
it was gonna be
resolution?
better than that.
No, that's it. It's like a television resolution. It's a tech joke.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, before we started, he was like, "Make sure you get my New Year's resolution."
That's not true. I didn't say that,
and
man.
I really thought he had something cooking.
What? Yeah, I got that fire joke. I heard a lot of laughs from backstage.
Did you?
Yeah, I heard some chuckles.
Maybe
Maybe it was
backstage.
Maybe it was gagging. I don't know.
We're on a boat, my man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, from the.
But the real New Year's, the real New Year's resolution
is.
We've talked about this. We are committed.
Oh yes.
To a no nut Q1.
That's right.
All right. We are we're gonna accomplish all our goals. We're not coming. All right.
Right. And I have this handy chart that I wanted to share with you and with the audience, because when you deprive yourself of mortal pleasures of the flesh, things start to happen.
I feel clearer than I've ever felt.
See, now
already.
okay, I'm on I can't. So look, all right, for the audio listener, you're just gonna have to bear with us here, because I forgot which friend of mine made this, but a friend of mine on Twitter made this years ago, because I was personally at the time trying to abstain from everything, and I would struggle the most around day 7. So
we're not there yet.
No, we're not. But he made this handy chart, which has on the x-axis you've got days, and on the y-axis you've got it's a percentage, and there are 3 lines that are going. You've got your horny level, your energy level, and your judgment level. So starts out, day 1, horny, energy, and judgment, all are kind of moving in tandem, and then
going slightly up.
Yeah, going slightly up.
The less you're coming.
Yeah, the more
clear you're seeing.
But your horny levels are steadily rising.
Yeah, you're horny,
which is
but
natural.
you're alert.
Yeah. By the way, this whole thing is called the No Fappers Gambit, because
you're not.
It is, but it is also a gambit, because you are you're putting you're taking a risk, and the risk is that around day 6. Your horny levels are still pretty elevated, but your energy levels spike. It's true. Your energy levels do spike. But day 7 is where your judgment peaks and then falls off a cliff. It is very true.
Right.
Because you're too horny, you can't even think straight. And beyond day 8, you enter into
Go ahead.
You enter into a mental state known as Jizz Adler's ruin.
Swallow it.
That is when your judgment has just troughed, and it plummets and it doesn't recover, whereas your horny levels have absolutely skyrocketed to 150%. So I just wanted to say I wish you good luck as you enter Jizz Adler's
I wish
ruin.
you good luck as well.
Well, buddy. And Jizz Adler's ruin lasts until day 14. And once you're in there, and it's tough. But you got to stick it out.
That's also right around when the podcast is going to take a hard pivot. We're going to become, we're going to start selling supplements. We're going to be a misogynist podcast from now on. And yeah.
So the lots to look forward to. in NNQ1.
Yeah, what's the Hunger Games? May the odds
be in your favor. May you kill or something. Kill each other.
We'll kill all right.
Yeah.
That's my New Year's resolution.
What?
May the odds ever be in your favor.
Yeah, thank
that's
you.
what-
May
what
the
did
odds
he
ever
say?
be in your favor.
May
I think
the
we
odds
nailed
ever
it
be
the
in your
first
favor.
time.
Yeah, the Hungry Games.
Hungry Games.
Yeah, it's a movie, dude.
My New Year's resolution is I'm gonna kill Ben at some point this year.
That's cool. I look forward to that. Also, so we said we bid farewell to my car. I sold my car yesterday. That's 2 days ago for you guys. Wait, it's today? Yeah, that's 2 days ago for you guys. Today for me. Yesterday for me. And finally, before we get into it, we are shooting for 100,000 YouTube subscribers. So we want to get that YouTube plaque because that is all that matters in this life. And there's nothing else. So please help us because we need that North Star. I mean, we've got it, but we need you to help us get there. And
right, we have a North Star. You guys are the wind at our sails.
yeah, and also, as we promised, semi-nude calendar.
Yeah.
For
But the
2024.
joke about it's not just our penises. That was a joke. It's going to be semi-nude calendar.
Yeah, it'll be
Our penises will be covered.
We'll do an actual bisexual fucking thing. I don't know what the fuck, dude. I mean, we'll pose with puppies or something.
We'll cover each other's penises.
Oh, Christ.
What?
Fine.
What?
Sure. No, that's cool. I think that's fine.
I would like to do a Burt Reynolds. Can you Google Burt Reynolds nude? Just Google it.
Well, I don't get it.
I want to show you what some of the stuff we're gonna.
Oh,
cook
no,
up.
I've seen that photo.
I want
Okay,
the
so
audience.
for the audience
It's not
to
just
see. Burt Reynolds, he was 007 or something, right?
what's wrong
Wasn't
with
he?
you?
Wasn't he? No, he wasn't.
No.
That's Sean Connery. They're both dead, though. Aren't they? Burt Reynolds.
Just Google Burt Reynolds nude.
Okay, yeah. That's okay.
He's fucking.
Was.
Is he dead?
Hey, Siri, is Burt Reynolds alive? Let's see.
Zach, can you give me
Burt
Burt?
Reynolds was born February 11th, 1936, and died September.
Oops, he's dead. He died in 2018. Wonder what he died of. We'll never know.
Being too hot.
Well, let's see what we got here.
I don't know if it's a good time to look at this picture when me and you are no nutting. Holy shit.
So it's Burt Reynolds, and he's laying on a fur thing in a sepia-toned thing from a magazine.
That could be one of the images. Me and you recreating this.
Yeah, okay. The whole calendar should just be that.
But instead, I'll be Burt Reynolds, and you'll be the bear rug.
As you wish. You know what? That's whatever you want, Emil.
Thanks, pal.
We got to do like sexy firefighter.
Anything else? We'll just do sexy fire.
Yeah, just sexy firefighter, and then
we're-
one Burt Reynolds.
We're at ground zero.
Ooh. Sexy ground zero. Picking up rubble without our shirts on. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Raycon. The new year is here, 2023, baby, and whether you're making big changes like us or just settling back into a consistent routine like us, chances are you could use some audio accompaniment on your journey. I know that for me, it is crucial. Let me tell you guys, I go to the gym so many times a week, I've lost count. Yeah, I'm actually pretty rock hard. Yeah. I'm in there getting shredded, and I am listening to my favorite music as I do it. And you know what I'm listening to my favorite music?
Was it Kim Petras?
No, well, yeah, I'd listen to her a lot, but
Is it Ted Nugent?
Yes, sure. No, not at all. I don't like Ted Nugent, but I listen to it all on my Raycon little earbuds. They're great. You turn it on and it goes Raycon. The fact is, a good pair of wireless earbuds is indispensable in 2023. For premium audio at the perfect price point, you gotta go with Raycon.
If you're like me, you probably think nothing can beat my Apple AirPods, right? Well, you gotta just try them, okay? I put these things in my ears and it's like magic. They mold to my ears. The sound is amazing, all right? These got optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. These earbuds are so comfortable and they will not budge. Trust me.
It's true.
I've tried. I let this guy shake me around at the gym.
Yeah.
Raycons give you 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life. All right, they're priced just right. You get quality audio at half the price of other premium audio brands. It's no wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 50,000 5-star reviews.
Folks, I'm not kidding. I really do wear these things to the gym, and they really don't fall out of your ears like those other guys do. They sound just as good, if not better. It's great. One of my favorite features is the 3 customizable sound profiles. You can switch between them easily. Take advantage of the earbud tap functions to adjust your music with ease.
And the noise isolation is amazing, all right? I'm taking these things on planes. I don't care how many crying babies there are. I'm listening to Bruce Springsteen, baby. I'm back in Asbury Park.
Go to buyraycon.com/trill today to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/trill to score 15% off. Buyraycon.com/trill. Okay, anyway. Hey, also, stay tuned because we're going to debut our first ever we don't have a name for the segment yet, but
we'll think of one.
Yeah, for our headlines. So we're going to be doing that later. Anyway, let's get right into it. How about it, folks?
Wait, but you got to explain what it is. If you haven't seen, I think it was...
Yeah, you can go ahead. What is it?
It was the last episode before we left.
Yes.
We did some SNL style headline jokes.
Yeah, weekend updates.
And we've tweaked it.
And made it better.
We've made it better or worse. And we're going to do it. And it's going to be sick.
Oh, yeah. In our case, worse is better. But we wrote jokes and everything.
Well, we hired an entire writing staff.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
And if you'd like to get in, send your packet to...
You're gonna blur that out. Okay.
Leave it.
So anyway, we had some people at the end of 2022 hoping for some seasonality to save the day, and what I mean by that is there's something called a Santa rally that always gets talked about in the markets. And guess what? That Santa rally didn't happen. Seasonality failed to deliver. Santa was too busy fucking Mrs. Claus.
Wait, so
something.
What happens usually around Christmas?
Yeah,
There's
it's just like
rally?
there's a rally just in the year-end kind of thing.
It's another one of those fucking bullshit sayings.
Like what? Sell
Remember
May
we were
and go
talking
away?
about, yeah, sell May and go away.
Yeah, I forgot the origin of that, but anyway. So it was just a bit of a shitty capstone to 2022, which was Wall Street's worst year since 2008.
Yeah, Wall Street, 2022 was kind of just a shitty capstone to 2021, which was a wild ride of a year.
That's right. Yeah, it finished down 20% nearly. And I believe I saw that only 7 stocks accounted for 800 basis points of that drop, which is fucking bananas.
What do you mean?
Like 7 stocks were responsible for the majority of
bringing it all down that far?
For at least 800 basis points for it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Do you know
I believe
what they
that's 8%. It's like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla.
I was going to say the FANG
the big
stocks.
ones. Yeah, the same stocks that gave the market a boost in 2020.
Absolutely just got demolished.
Yeah, well, growth stocks generally got fucking reamed because everybody was long and everybody was leveraged and everybody was loving the growth stocks for the longest time because we had a decade plus of easy money policies and liquidity being just absolutely fucked into the well, that was graphic. Just injected into the market. So everybody and their mom and their dad and their cousins was long all these growth stocks. And when they started dropping, they went further and further and down more. See, I told you, dude. My brain ain't all there.
It's the elasticity.
That's the neuroplasticity.
The ketamine is working.
Yeah, I can't be sure what's real anymore.
You're still in hell.
No, I hope not. Kill me. But there's only one way to find out, dude. But yeah, everybody was along these names, and as it unwound, it just got more and more painful because that many fucking people and entities and institutions in all these things. Jesus Christ. It's like, look at Carvana. Carvana fell from, what, like $400 a share to like $5, whatever it was?
Yeah, those are the funny ones, the people who became billionaires for a year.
Yeah.
And now they're just like, fuck.
Or the people I remember from the COVID lows, there was a guy, some executive at Overstock.com sold like all of his shares at like $6 or something. And then it shot to like 120 or something. He left over $1 billion on the table. It was so sad. I personally left a fuck ton of money on the table between so many fucking
You did
stuff.
pretty good, though.
I did all right. You know who beat the market last year?
Not all of them, though.
Not all of them, but a lot of members of Congress.
A lot of members of Congress.
Let's see. Who,
I'll tell you what. Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She's crushing it.
yeah, but who the fuck is Patrick Fallon?
I don't know.
He's a Republican. He made 51.6% return. Debbie Wasserman Schultz got 50.8. The two of them, what are they, husband and wife?
You know who's down big?
Who?
Nancy.
Nancy P?
Yeah, she's about 20%.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Yeah.
No. And Mitch McConnell down 6.9% in the game. Tommy Tuberville, best name in.
Marjorie Greene up.
Marjorie Taylor Greene up 6.2%. Good for her. All these numbers, that's not that. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, this isn't whatever. But yeah, damn, dude. Patrick Fallon, probably in a bunch of oil and gas names because I know that those did well. Debbie Schultz, no clue what the fuck. Wish we had. Wish I knew what they were in.
I'm sure we could track them.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna be trying not to burp. I tell you what.
Did the spindrift?
I know. I know.
Did you see the video of Lauren Boebert? She's standing in front of they're trying to remove the metal detectors they put in, I guess, after January 6th. And she's just standing in front. She was, last year, Nancy Pelosi put in these un-American metal detectors.
Uh-huh.
And now that the House has gone Republican, they're
removing them. They're removing them. And they're giving every visitor a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Pat Fallon. Okay, let's see what he's got. Well, these are all cells. What the fuck did he have last year? This is tough. Looks like he sold a bunch of. Maybe he just sold a bunch of shit. He had Apple. He had Boeing. Boeing's up like 40-something% last
there you
year.
go, Chevron,
baby. Good for you, dude. Good for you, dude. You know, fuck it. I read that between Chevron and whatever the other dickhead oil and gas companies, they're on track to make $100 billion in profits last year.
I say God bless them.
I say God bless them too. I say that they should reinvest it into more fracking to get the frickin' oil out of there.
Get all that oil out of the ground and burn it up, baby.
Yeah, burn it up, dude. Let's just go full bore. Maybe if we warm up, maybe we evolve to get. Hey, here's something, you evolution guys. What if we just evolve to adapt to the warmer weather, huh?
Yeah, you ever think about that?
Yeah, look at the Middle East, dipshit. They
also, I don't know
work
about
out
you, but
just
it's
fine.
cold as shit in L.A.
Yeah, it's a good.
Maybe burn up some more dinosaurs.
Yeah, fuck a stegosaurus. No, I like
it's
that.
not actually.
I like that.
It's not actually dinosaurs.
Are you serious?
It's like, yeah, it's not.
Well, what is it then? I thought it was organic life that had been turned
Yeah,
into.
I think it is, but I don't think it's
soup.
dinosaurs.
That's fucked up, man.
I know.
That's fucked up. They lied to us in school. Anyway. And not only that, but we had Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and the
Right, so the top, like the huge billionaires, they really saw their wealth, their net worth decrease in a huge way. So I think it's
$1.4 trillion.
The world's 500 richest billionaires lost $1.4 trillion in a year.
Arms of the angel, lost my money.
I can do one line of...
You can do 10 seconds before
I can get one line of Thin Lizzy out.
Do it now. Okay, get it out now.
Rosalie. All right.
Damn. Wow. That was fucking hot, dude. Elon lost. He's the first.
We got to give it up to him.
He's the first human male to.
In a year of milestones, he became the first
person to lose $200 billion in net worth.
Got to give it up to him.
That's actually, it takes a genius to first accumulate that much money to lose in the first place.
Well, that's the thing. It's fun to make fun of all these things, but it's like, yeah, he had $340 billion, $20 billion.
On paper, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to sit here and make fun.
It's like when people do that stupid shit. Oh, the Mega Millions is up to $1 billion. That's only like 600 million after taxes. Shut up. Yeah, we all know by now.
That is a dumb joke.
Yeah, it really is.
You'll also be fine.
Yeah.
You boring asshole. What are you going to do with the money anyway? I hope your family kills you over it.
Damn. Wow, that reminds me. I I won $10 on a scratcher because I bought it for a Secret Santa thing or a white elephant thing, and
Where was it at?
Yeah,
Huh?
I bought a $20 scratcher. Nobody took it, so I took my own scratcher, and then I won $10, and I was like, cool. I'm gonna recycle this into more Lotto tickets.
That's a good one to bring.
Yeah, I know. It's a great one.
No one wanted it?
Nobody saw it because I didn't really wrap it. I just tossed it next to all the other things. It was 3 of them, so it's
But did you go last?
No, I went like midway through.
And no one wanted the scratcher.
Nobody wanted the scratchers. Someone wanted like, oh, there's weed, and someone got weed.
Yeah, it's always weed.
Yeah, I know. People smoking.
One time I brought a little book called Everything You Need to Know About Being Vegetarian or something like that. I think I ended
Pictures
up
of
with
beans.
it. I think I ended up with it.
Yeah, you probably did.
I already had a copy. That's the problem.
Yeah. So Elon losing all that money means what? Tesla has been fucking tanking. And I think, was it me? Was it me on this show? The next big domino to fall in the world of all of this is Elon Musk. I believe he's getting margin called. The further the price goes, the more he has to sell, and the more he's got to sell, the more everybody else now knows, okay, the jig is up. Laid out a prediction that Tesla
But
would...
I gotta say, okay, so what? They're down 69% on the year.
Something like that.
But he's not the only one. I mean,
Yeah.
he's exceptional, but, what is Meta? 59%.
Something. Meta dropped this fuck.
Google is a shit ton. Amazon, I think, is at least 50%.
Sure. But, I mean, Tesla...
Apple took a huge fucking hit.
Right. Every big tech company took a huge hit, but I feel like Tesla's fall from grace was probably one of the biggest... Not probably, was one of the biggest ever, because their market cap was over $1 trillion, and now they're down to what,
338 million.
Yeah, that's
$1 billion.
fucking insane.
It is.
And then they had this...
And it's great because you get to watch Elon be so public about all this, right?
I don't think he cares.
No, but I mean, when they hit $1 trillion,
Mhm.
he had his snarky tweets of,
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember.
It's raining in Shortville. He loved calling Shortville, like where all the short sellers live. But they tanked. They had delivery numbers out over the weekend, and they came in. They had grown year over year and like month over month, but they came in lighter than expected anyway, and the stock took a bit of a hit.
Right. Instead of growing 50% over the year, they grew like 40%.
Yeah.
They missed their analyst estimates.
But as one analyst said, yeah, it might be the first signs that their growth, the rate of growth for them is not as sustainable as... I feel like the best is behind them in terms of the stock performance. That's just my wild guess.
I mean, I would imagine that's true. There are a lot of things. I mean, there are just so many people making electric cars now.
Yeah, and also they've lost their cool factor. You see, I mean, it feels cringy
Oh God, I know.
for so many people, for such a huge part of his potential market. He's alienated himself.
He's lost his cool factor. I mean, I was at Christmas parties and people were talking about him, and they were like, literally up until this year, I didn't know that much about the guy, and I would kind of just go, oh, he's a cool guy who's got all these great ideas for humanity.
Sure.
And that's pretty much all I thought about him. And now I'm like, oh, this dude is so embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that about sums it up.
Yeah.
And the build quality and all that other shit that is part of it. But
didn't he say that, the future of Tesla is staked on full self-drive
and it's
coming
just,
to fruition? And
yeah.
all you see about it is it just mowing down kids and
fake kids.
fake kids.
Fake kids.
Or rear-ending real like there was just that video of the guy who he had his hazards on because his car broke down and the Tesla just slams into the back. Luckily the guy was out of the car.
Oh yeah, wow.
And there that new New York Times article where it's just they followed the guy around all day and just listed all the mistakes it made throughout the day.
Yeah. Well, it's not
and
perfect,
filmed all
dude.
them. Yeah.
Even though he promised it to be ready next year in 2015, 2016, 2017, 18, 19. Every year, it's next year. I think he stopped. I think he just stopped talking about it.
2023 is their year.
Kathy-
Well, the Cybertruck is coming.
Is it? Are you
What he-
serious?
I don't know. That's what he said.
Oh, I
but
thought that there was some new headline about it that is coming.
he said it should come this year.
Jesus Christ. Kathy Wood bought a bunch of stock on the drop. Don't really hear much about her.
You don't. There's a lot of people you don't hear about anymore.
Like
what
who?
about that guy you don't like, who he got very rich on Tesla?
Meet Kevin?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't followed up, but I remember he was still buying a fuck ton.
But that's got to be a guy who
300s or 200.
his net worth must have
Probably, yeah.
halved.
I don't know. Maybe he took his loss. Maybe he booked a loss on it, but who knows? And yeah, it's been very funny to watch. I mean, not to be too into Schadenfreude, but it is amusing to say the least. You know what's not amusing is COVID absolutely exploding in China.
This is so not amusing. We were together and we were looking at the stories,
Yeah,
and I was like, I can't look at these. I'm getting
you're blocking.
PTSD from. It seems like they're going through exactly what we went through.
Yeah,
3 years ago at this point.
yeah, because their zero COVID policy, ambitious and harsh as it was only kicking the can and delaying the inevitable, which is this
Right,
shit
so now that
is
they're-
here, dude.
Peeling away those COVID protections.
Yeah.
It's supposedly running wild through China. It's quite difficult to actually figure out what's going on. China's got a strange way of reporting, is one way to put it. They're just not reporting it, really.
Yeah, the PRC government cannot be fully transparent because admitting the scale of the outbreak and numbers of deaths would cause domestic challenges.
Right. So,
Mm.
people are trying to put it together through. So I think this is from the New York Times. Since China abandoned its restrictive zero COVID policy about 2 weeks ago, the intensity and magnitude of the country's first nationwide outbreak has remained largely a mystery. Within the country, with the country ending mass testing, case counts are less useful. The government has a narrow definition of which deaths should count as caused by COVID. Anecdotal evidence like social media postings of hospitals, morgues overcrowded with body bags is quickly taken down by censors. And so they have some people from different provinces talking about one official from Zhejiang, home to 65 million people, estimated that daily COVID cases there had exceeded 1 million.
Jesus Christ.
In the eastern city of Qingdao, population 10 million, health minister said that there were roughly 500,000 new cases each day. Dongguan, 250,000 to 300,000 new cases daily. So it seems like it's kind
Welcome
of
to the party, China.
seriously. And so that narrow definition of what a COVID death is
Yeah.
means that they're releasing data that says they'll have COVID deaths in the single digits.
They're releasing data that says that?
Yeah.
What about Mama?
No word on mama yet. But I mean, I'm pretty sure in America, which a lot of people have immunity and are generally vaccinated, we probably had 300 COVID deaths yesterday.
Is that not? That's not a lot compared to what we were at. We were at like 3,000 a day.
Yeah.
Are you talking about nationwide 300?
I'm pretty sure.
Golly.
I mean, yeah, remember they would say, oh my, we're having a 9/11 a day.
Yeah.
But so,
Yeah,
how
there we
many?
are.
How many did we have yesterday?
315.
There you go.
That's like 3 days ago for you guys, but a couple days ago for us.
So yeah, China having it just ripped through. There's no way they're having 5 deaths.
No, they're having
And
thousands.
not only so they're getting pissed because the EU, United States, other countries are trying to put in restrictions, where you have to take a PCR test before you leave or on arrival,
Yeah.
saying that you're negative, and they're getting pissed and calling it political. But I mean,
You guys.
there was 2 planes in Italy that came in from China, both.
Full of Chinese people?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
But half of the people on the plane came off and tested positive.
Jesus Christ.
The good thing is, the silver lining is, it doesn't seem like they've had rampant spread of new variants.
Yeah.
So people have pretty good immunity to the ones that are coming out of China, I guess.
Yeah. When I got it, it was fine.
Which one did you get?
I don't know. Whatever the affects cool people.
You got the good one.
Yeah, I got the good.
You made it a long time without getting it.
I know. It's impressive. I've got good genes, ladies.
Apparently not, though. They broke down.
Shut up.
I mean,
They lasted a long time. And just saying.
what are you saying?
I'm just saying I got good genes, man. So,
You're telling ladies?
yeah. So, speaking of airplanes, This Southwest thing was a fucking mess. I'm sure just by the sheer probability, a number of people out there listening or watching were affected by this.
Oh, that's true. I was getting so scared coming back to LAX because everyone was posting pictures of just the absolute nightmare that American airports were. But I guess it was mostly a Southwest thing.
It was largely a Southwest issue. And for those of you who don't know, it was basically, there were two reasons why their meltdown happened. Reason number one, they got this antiquated software, and it made it hard for pilots and crew to get play. Like, apparently there were plenty of people who wanted to work, but they couldn't,
right?
Because the software was so shitty.
They have no good way of letting their managers know when they're stuck in a place.
Yeah.
So they end up having to call it in, and there's no actual system to reroute them to the next place.
Speaking of rerouting, that is the second problem. Because Southwest, unlike other airlines, Southwest does not have one big central hub. So like Delta's big hub is in Atlanta. And if you got like a layover, say you're flying from LA to New York, or LA to South Carolina or something, you'd stop in Atlanta because that's their hub, and they drop people off and pick people up. Southwest does not have that. They just hop around the country willy-nilly. And there's no actual central place where they call a bunch of their planes back to. It's called the hub and spoke model that these other airlines do.
Do you ever fly Southwest?
Yeah, I used to all the time. I had a companion pass and everything.
You did?
Yeah. It was my first foray into credit cards was Southwest to get the companion pass.
Oh, but you were churning.
Yeah, and I was also like...
Because you have to spend so much money to get it.
No, I just got two cards. I got the business and the personal card. And boom, you're pretty much there.
Yeah. But it can be flying to New York on Southwest. I feel like they rarely have
direct flight.
Yeah,
they do. They're just a little more expensive.
I know. Yeah. But if you don't want to pay a ton of money, they're like, we can take you to Oakland first. And you're like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, so when I had the companion pass and I was still a cheap fucking 25-year-old, I was going to New York with my good friend Jason, and I said, hey man, let's fly to New York together. I got you as my companion, and I'll use my points so we can just fly there for free. And he goes, okay, what's the schedule? And I was looking for the cheapest possible way to use points, and it was like 9,000 points, but it required flying out of John Wayne Airport in Orange County,
Jesus,
a 5 a.m. flight that had two layovers, one in San Francisco and one in like Ohio. So what should have been a 6-hour or 5 or 6 hour flight straight shot to New York was, no joke, 12 hours.
Jesus.
We arrived in New York at like 11 p.m. I was like, whoa, we finally made it and didn't spend a dime. It's like, cool, dude. Great. Yeah, it's totally worth it. Yeah.
I will say, though, before the pandemic, they were kind of my favorite to fly just because they were the only ones where you did have flexibility.
Oh, yeah, they're great. You can cancel.
But now everyone kind of does it.
Yeah, it's true.
But, God, the ability to literally 10 minutes before your flight be like, I don't want to go. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Give me my money back.
You know what their stock symbol is? LUV.
Let me fucking guess.
You weren't going to guess it.
That was literally, I had the L and the U, I swear.
Really?
No.
Oh, because you know their whole thing is love, like the heart and shit. And
No.
they got, yeah. LUV. Isn't
Aren't
that
they,
cute?
But I thought they had a big hub in Texas. Dallas and Austin.
That's where they originated.
Oh, okay.
It was the original business plan was drawn on a cocktail napkin, famously.
Oh my
and it
God.
was
No.
it was it was.
It's like with J.K. Rowling. Oh, I wrote Harry Potter on napkins. No, you didn't. You dumb.
Go ahead. You were going to say the B word. Man, dude, that's
You can call her a bitch.
You can call anybody a bitch. I'm a bitch. It was between, I think, like El Paso, Houston, and Dallas, or something like that. And it was they were coming up with this, I don't know, this fucking model.
But I don't buy that hub stuff as much. So, because there were literally the pilots who have worked for Southwest for a long time. There was two of them I saw. They wrote up their thing. They were like, working for Southwest had been great for a very long time. And then it's a very Boeing situation. It's always that. The CEO, I'm forgetting his name, Gary something.
Gary Airplane.
Gary Airplane takes over. But what is Gary?
An airplane. It's in the name, dude.
An accountant.
Oh, yeah. So he's a geek.
And then he names as his COO, another
Accountant.
Damn it, I wanted you to say
Airplane. Fuck! Another airplane. Take it again. He named as go guys set me up.
He named as his COO another
Airplane.
no.
A helicopter.
No, it was another accountant.
Oh, another dork. Another geek.
And so it was all about financials, right?
Yeah.
And instead of investing in the company, investing in the employees, it was all about just, the bottom line. And the New York Times actually had a great opinion piece about it and talked about what is going on here. So, and because everyone, it seemed to have come out of nowhere for everyone, but they point out that they were on strike for a lot of this year. And the employees were asking for these upgrades, right? It was a big, so throughout this.
To the system.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it would appear higher on their list of demands than pay, better pay.
Wow.
So throughout the past year, the flight attendants union picketed in front of various airports as part of their contract negotiations. One protest sign and the demonstrators carried a placard declaring another victim of SWA's outdated technology, with a graphic showing a stuck software progress bar. In September, they put the same sign lamenting the company's outdated technology on the side of a truck and drove it in circles around Love Field, Southwest's core airport in Dallas, as well as the nearby Southwest headquarters. In March, in an open letter to the company, the union even placed updating the creaking scheduling technology above its demands for increased pay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That numbers geek just couldn't be bothered, man. He's too busy.
No, because the only thing that matters to
calculator.
him is the stock price, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you hope that you can kick the can down the road long enough that by the time you're out of there, it's some other guy's fucking problem. You took your payout and you're gone.
Oh, man. It would seem as though this system that we're in is imperfect.
Yeah. You know what we could use?
And does not favor consumers or workers.
We could use regulators, like a Department of Transportation.
Oh, man.
But we have
Booty Judge.
Pete Buttigieg. So
he could. There's some connection to be made for him and the bottom line.
Oh,
when you said bottom line earlier, I wanted to make a joke that's a butt crack. It is technically the bottom line. So moving on. Wow, that fucking timer keeps tripping me out, man. It keeps fucking tripping me out, dude. Man, am I in, what do you call it, hell? Ketamine? Oh, man, I can't think of a good transition for this. Hey, speaking of regulation.
yes, dude.
Speaking of regulation, we got more members of Congress calling for social media regulation in 2023, and I applaud it. I think that we got to get the ball rolling on this, and it scares the shit out of me.
So they already passed the bill that they want TikTok off of all government phones.
And not just all government devices.
You're not allowed to look at dancing when you're at work.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
But now they want to go further.
Mike Gallagher from Wisconsin compared TikTok to, quote, digital fentanyl on Sunday. And he thinks that the ban on the app should be expanded nationally. Amy Klobuchar said the tech lobby is so powerful that bills with strong bipartisan support can fall apart within 24 hours. It's like tobacco.
I was trying to find, dude,
all over again.
I was trying to find that quote. There was someone who was talking, it was a while ago, someone was talking about how, in a couple of decades, we're going to look at social media the way we looked at.
Couple decades, buddy.
No, this was a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, it might still take a while, though. People are, I don't think the movement to ban, I know amongst us, we're like, yeah, ban them.
Yeah.
It'd be great. But I don't think there's a big popular movement to ban social media. But he was basically saying that in a couple, however long, we're going to look back at social media the same way we looked at big tobacco and be like, I can't believe we let it go on for this long.
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is. I really don't.
You know what my answer is so far that's been working?
What?
So we have this. Tell me what you think about this.
Oh, I'll tell you what I think.
Oh, I'm sure you will. So me and my friends were talking about this, how everyone kind of agrees that technology makes them less happy. They're addicted to their phones, all this stuff. But you obviously don't want to, it's hard to be like, go back into the Stone Age. Mm-hmm. We'll just ban technologies. You can't have certain things. But you know what my solution is?
Locking your phone in a plastic box.
No. We go back desktops only.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
can still have all of your, you could like, you don't have to ban Instagram, you don't have to ban TikTok, but you have to be on a desktop.
Buddy, that's... Okay, you want to know what I think about that?
No good?
I don't think that that's any good.
Why?
Because we need cell phones.
Okay,
I guess
but
we
no.
survived without them for so long.
Yeah, what are you talking? And you can have a flip phone.
Yeah.
You just can't access all that bullshit on your phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you need a cell phone for?
I don't know, dude. To give my balls cancer?
You know what I would love about it?
Cooking them?
It's made you give someone a time,
Uh-huh.
and it's such a loose thing to them.
Give someone a time?
Say, hey, we're going to leave at 4:30.
Uh-huh.
Meet me here at 4:30 and we'll go.
Yeah.
But people text you and they go, oh, I'm running late. I'll be there at 5. And you go, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm here. If there was no cell phones,
People would be more...
at 4:30, I'm leaving.
Punctual?
I told him to be here at 4:30. He's not here.
Yeah. Oh, there's this...
Yeah, I like this thing.
Pulled up something called the Light Phone. It's a premium minimal phone. It will never have social media, clickbait news, email, an internet browser, or any other anxiety-inducing infinite feed. It's an experience we call going light. Sounds like it's for hippies. There's a headphone jack, Bluetooth, and it can be used as a personal hotspot to power your iPhone.
Did you see? Did you see the New York Times article about the kids who are unplugging? They meet. I think they call themselves the Luddites or something.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Good for them.
It's and
they're happier. They all talk about how happy they are, right?
But they just get together and read books. It's very funny.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
I mean, it's a group of
Dorks?
no. I saw it being shared all around, and people were making it seem, everyone loves to post it and go, the kids are all right or whatever.
Gee.
But it's a group of, 5 kids in Brooklyn or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not as if teens are en masse getting rid of Instagram and
Instantgram.
and
We should start calling it that and make it less appealing to go on. You do the black and white thing, don't you? Where you turn your phone on grayscale?
I grayscale it, and now I've got this app, Opal. I recommend Opal to anyone. It kicks ass.
Ooh, you know what?
It blocks it. I just put in whatever apps I don't want.
Blocks you out.
And I can't get in.
You know what I kind of want to do is make my go into the accessible settings and make everything huge so that it just makes it unnavigable.
Unusable?
Yeah, it's just like huge. I have to I want to look at a picture and it's just taking up the whole thing.
It's annoying. People were, because of the end of the year, they were releasing all the books they read and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I read way less books this year.
How many did you read? Like 1,000?
No, I read 26 books. But usually it's better than that.
Yeah. I read like 27.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It was one more than you.
But I was pissed. That's one more than you.
I'd like to read more books this year. I buy them and then I just put them on I stack them. And I don't
You got to read them.
No shit. I know.
Also, I think I got to get an e-reader.
Yeah?
I brought 4 books to Paris.
Oh,
my backpack
so
was just
heavy.
so heavy.
So heavy. And then what do you do with them after? They sit on your shelf and you dust them from time to time. You never pick them up again.
That's actually not true. I underline things as I read.
Uh-huh.
And I'm constantly going back to books and finding stuff.
I do remember that sentence. Well, it did come from a book. I didn't just dream it or write it myself. Wow, that confirms it. Well, time to put you back on the shelf. That's you. It's you going over your books. Okay, we're gonna take a quick. We're gonna come back and do our headlines. We're gonna cut away.
Yeah. Well,
this is still new, guys. So give us a fucking break, all right?
Maybe we can let them watch us change.
No.
Welcome to the first edition of Trillionaire Newsline, where we fit in all the news that didn't fit into the regular episode right into the regular episode.
That sentence hurt me.
I'm sorry about that, Ben.
Yes. Yeah, that is correct. This is.
I'm Emil DeRosa of Trillionaire Newsline, and this is
Ben Kahn we don't know what we're calling it yet. I'm not crazy about Trillionaire Newsline, to be honest. I don't.
But right now, it's a working title.
Yeah, but right now it's a work in progress. So let's get right into it. What do you say, folks?
Sure, we've got some big headlines here.
Yeah, big headlines. So first up, a recent survey from the Conference Board found that nearly 100% of CEOs in the U.S. and Europe are bracing for a recession. But what none of them are bracing for? A rare but serious strain of recession-induced business diarrhea, which has claimed the lives of at least a dozen CEOs since the 1950s. The most famous case, of course, being the CEO of Oldsmobile, who shit himself to death in a speeding Cutlass Supreme before crashing into a crowded farmer's market.
Disgraced comedian Bill Cosby plans to tour in 2023. When asked to comment on how the public will react considering his sexual assault charges, Cosby had this to say: "I'm really looking forward to getting back on the road and doing what I do best, making people laugh and also raping women."
Controversial CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, thinks Wall Street's gloomy forecasts for 2023 are exaggerated, instead referring to the coming economic period as more of a, quote, malaise. Fink added that, quote, "I don't care how bad the economy gets. They can't stop me from making millions of dollars the only way I know how. Sucking and fucking my weird son in front of the other CEOs and their sons who pay us to watch." Come on, buddy. You got it. Let's go.
Louisiana now requires a government ID to access Pornhub. A new law requires age verifications for sites with a high enough percentage of pornography. If everything goes well, Louisianans might watch less porn and finally start fucking their actual sisters again.
While stocks and bonds were down last year, the price of coal actually tripled in 2022. In a devastating blow to Santa Claus and concerned parents, record numbers of naughty children across America have been reportedly trading in their coal for premium cigarettes and BB guns. When reached for comment, local 7th grade troublemaker Todd Sousa rejoiced, saying, quote, "This fucking rules. I just traded all my coal for that gun I'd had my eye on."
In other news, a group of 300 Microsoft video game testers formed the company's first U.S. union. Atop their list of demands is swirly-proof toilets, wedgie-proof underwear, and girlfriend.
Dubai has made a major change to its alcohol policy by getting rid of its 30% tax on booze and will no longer charge visitors for permits to buy drinks for at least a year. It's the latest step by a Middle Eastern country to become more attractive to tourists, workers, and businesses on a global scale. Not to be outdone, Saudi Arabia announced their own tourism initiative with a new mascot called Oily, an anthropomorphic barrel of oil with large breasts who is also a virgin. Well, that wraps it up for our first edition of whatever the fuck this segment will be called. So thank you for joining, and tune in. Continue to tune in for this week and next, and the rest of them for the rest of the year. This is going to be great.
And if you didn't like any of the jokes, it's our fucking writing team.
Yeah.
Who we
also
look, let us know which we'll fire whoever wrote those jokes.
Yeah. Well, whoever did those.
Or also don't, all right? There's enough layoffs going on without you guys getting some poor kid fired from his first comedy writing job.
Yeah, no fucking kidding, man. We got if you have any ideas for what we should call that segment, let us know. And if you got better ideas for any jokes that we may have missed, you can write them down and stick them up your butthole. But no, send them to us first. So that, it's going to be useless because we've already done the fucking jokes.
Yeah, by that time, we'll be on the next ones. Where were your jokes for the next week?
Yeah, where were your jokes?
We could have used them.
Yeah, I donned this jacket and tie. I wonder can you see that I'm not tucked in? Or is it good from the belly up? Okay, cool. So I'm not wearing anything down here.
His penis is literally hanging through his phone.
Check it out, dude. What's up, man? Spreading my urethra and making it.
You all right?
Yeah, I poked
You got
myself.
a little...
All right, let's end it with do we want to do crypto? Who gives a fucking rat's ass, right?
Holy shit, are you good, bro?
Should we do our predictions?
I thought you were stoked on Solana.
Oh, I'm not, but
you said community sentiment of dog. What the fuck is it called? Bonk?
All right, we'll do crypto corner. Beep boop beep.
Isn't that what it's called? Bonk?
Yeah, well, so a couple things. Vitalik Buterin, the nerd who's in charge of Ethereum, who created Ethereum, he tweeted, I saw this, he tweeted positively about Solana. Let's pull up that tweet. I want to reread it. It's funny, it was like $9 when I saw this tweet, and I thought, I should buy some Solana, and now it's at like 15. Vitalik said, some smart people tell me there is an earnest smart developer community in Solana, and now that the awful opportunistic money people have been washed out, the chain has a bright future. Hard for me to tell from outside, but I hope the community gets its fair chance to survive. And then he did 2 robot flexing arm emojis. And I mean, some of the opportunistic money people that have been washed out, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, was SBF.
Oh, I should have said an airplane.
Oh, man.
Give me it again.
You know who some of the opportunistic money people who've been washed out are?
Airplanes?
Close. SBF.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Disgraced crypto
Airplane.
Yeah.
SBF. Because he was a big backer. And also some big NFT projects left Solana. But Solana also went up on some new meme dog coin, shit coin, fucker coin.
Community sentiment is pretty high.
Oh yeah, it's called Bonk.
On Bonk.
Bonk coin.
So if you guys think the silly days of crypto are over,
yeah,
you're
think
right.
Again. Well,
yeah.
No, think again, because they're not over.
No, they are. Like,
well, Bonk coin is clearly a resurgence.
I'm being ironic.
Oh,
but it's a funny contrast to Vitalik being like, all the silly money's out of here.
Oh, see, that went way over my head.
And we're introducing Bonk.
Yeah.
And community sentiment is at all-time high.
Yeah, they sure love their fucking...
Crypto's a whole new environment now, okay? Dogecoin is out.
Doge. Did you know that the dog from the Doge meme has like cancer or something?
Sad.
If it's not dead already. Boy, you should buy some Dogecoin. I should buy some Dogecoin in anticipation for when the dog dies.
That's when it's going to skyrocket.
That's when it's really going to go, man.
You get in that, I'll get it in Bonk.
Yeah, Bonk? Oh, man, there's so many. You can't even make a funny coin anymore because they've all, like, there's shit coin, there's cum coin, there's scam coin. You can't
Remember
even...
the unvaccinated sperm coin?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I hate this whole world. Just...
It's not real. You're still in a K-hole.
And also, SBF's trial is set for October 2nd. He's pleading not guilty to all charges. Pray tell, SBF, what are you going to do until then? Because he's out on bail, right?
Probably give weird interviews.
He probably could. I bet he's got some grand scheme to make all the money back before then and then go, does this release my liability? I made it all back.
What would he do?
I don't know. Create fucking...
Head to fucking Reno?
And put it all on... Do like the FedEx CEO did when their company was on the brink?
Yeah, but...
Gambled the last $30,000.
I don't think they needed... How many billions of dollars does it need? 8?
That's it? That's doable, right?
At a casino?
Yeah, just put as much as you got into Bitcoin.
You're gonna have to assemble Danny Ocean and his crack team, I think.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You know, I don't think I understand the ending of Ocean's 11, and I've never quite come clean about that.
They won. They built a mock.
But that
casino.
doesn't make sense. The mock casino part doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? Yeah, sure it does.
They
hacked into their security system.
And so they're like putting the feed from there.
Yes. And making
So when did they actually rob it? They rob it at some point.
They actually rob it at the time that they were robbing it. They think the casino guy thinks that the SWAT team has arrived to take care of the robbers. But little does he know the SWAT team is actually the robbers. Because when he calls 911, it's not going to the... I don't really know what happens either. Because I remember getting high and like trying to put... I was like, wait, it makes sense. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, it doesn't. This is so hard. They try to make it make sense by showing you the whole thing, but you're like, oh, yeah, I get it, honey. I get it.
The second one and third one made sense to me.
They were such bad movies?
I kind of like them. Not
Really?
the third one. The second one was fun. I mean, come on. All those hot boys running around Italy and...
They're in Italy? Who were they robbing at this point? Enzo Ferrari?
No, because remember the hot French guy is their nemesis, and he dances through the things, but they stole it the whole time.
No, I don't remember because I didn't watch Ocean's 13.
No, 12. This was 12.
Ocean's 12. So what about the 13?
That one kind of sucks. Al Pacino's
Oh,
just like...
really? Oh, Al Pacino's in it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you know what is kind of shitty about Ocean's 12?
What?
Julia Roberts is in it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Go on.
And part of the heist is that they pretend Julia Roberts' character is Julia Roberts.
Yeah, Julia in it is canon that in Ocean's 12 there is a real celebrity
Julia Roberts exists.
named Julia Roberts.
But Julia Roberts is not her.
Yeah, her character just happens to be a doppelganger.
Right.
Tess is a doppelganger
Yes.
for Julia Roberts.
So Tess
And they have her
asks
act-
for a private viewing.
Yeah, as Julia Roberts. It's there's a lot of suspension of belief. I spit. A lot of suspension of disbelief. Do you suspend your disbelief or belief? Which one
Suspension
are
of
we spending?
belief.
Suspending.
You know, I would be pissed if I was Ben Affleck.
Why?
Because Casey Affleck gets to go hang out with all these cool guys, right?
Uh-huh. But nobody likes Casey Affleck.
Sure they do.
No, they don't. Isn't he like famously a shitty guy?
Is he?
Yeah.
Casey Affleck?
Casey Hoofleck.
What'd he do?
I don't know. He beat his wife up or something. He was a bad dude, or like abusive on set or some shit. I don't know. Not good. Casey, get it together.
Well, either way, he got to hang out with all the whole cast. Where was Ben Affleck?
Just having, I don't know, smoking a cigarette.
He does love smoking cigarettes.
Smoking a cigarette somewhere. Well, I guess that about does it for us here at the Trillionaire Mindset Podcast Show. Join us in the after hours for more.
Oh, we're gonna do New Year's resolutions.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna do
1080p, dude.
I'd like to forget that happened.
That's my New Year's resolution. 4K.
No, Ben's gonna give a real one.
No, it's 4K. That's mine. We got Anthony Bourdain. We're gonna talk about him.
No, wait.
We're gonna resurrect him
All right, fine.
and make him make us dinner.
Ben's gonna talk about New York City. Ever heard of it? The Big Apple. Take a bite, baby.
I am. Oh yeah. Okay.
Or- no.
Yeah, talk about it. Sure. We got the Price Master.
I'm gonna talk about Paris. I am.
My favorite current favorite video on the entire internet. If you want to know what that is, you better,
we gotta.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so that'll be it. So tmgstudios.television.
Oh, we'll go. We're
TV.
gonna also watch the entirety of the Ocean's 11 trilogy in after hours. For those of you who've been asking for the 3-hour episode, this will be about a 7-hour episode. I think those movies
We're gonna upload
clock
it on.
just about over 2 hours.
We're gonna upload the whole movie on TikTok in 3-minute chunks. So follow our new Instagram account, Ocean's 11 TikTok on TikTok. Man, I feel silly. This is gonna be a crazy after hours. And if you've made it this far, what the fuck? All right, so
Bye.
this week on After Hours.
Do it. Get punched in the face.
Yeah, maybe it would serve me right. So
You might like it. That's the next
sorry,
one.
Mom.
Although
Which are you talking about?
the donut hole.
The ball?
Yes.
Yes.
There's no hole in it.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.